For everybody thinking the Lakers have already won free agency, I have to say they have. But the scary thing is they may have not had their best move yet. Their best move may involve Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Giannis Antetokounmpo teaming up. What I'm telling you right now might not make the most sense, but by the time this video is over, I think you guys will fully understand where I am coming from. Now look, we know Giannis is dominant, one of the best young players in the NBA. This guy flat out flies down the court, probably the best transition player in the league, because I'm not sure how you can stop him one-on-one on a fast break. I don't think it's physically possible. He's too long, he's too athletic, he's too big, he's too fast, and he's too strong. Giannis is a flat out beast, but unfortunately, it remains to be seen what Giannis can do in the postseason. Now, you can blame who you want for Giannis and his postseason faults, but I think we can all agree on the fact that some of these Bucks rosters that he has played on have not been the best. And yeah, I know they have had teams that have dominated the regular season, but that's what that is. The regular season is the regular season. If you dominate the regular season but don't do anything in the playoffs, is that really that big of an accomplishment in the grand scheme of the NBA? I'm not really sure. I do think it's a great accomplishment in its own right, but at the end of the day, Giannis wants to be great. This is somebody that wants to be mentioned with the best players to ever play the game. And time after time, Giannis makes it known that he wants to win and win at the highest level. Well, what happens if Milwaukee ends up getting bounced early yet again? I'm here to tell you, there are tons and tons of teams that are putting packages together for Giannis right now. And there are tons and tons of teams making sure cap space is available going into the 2021 season. Now, remember when I told you guys that I thought the Bucks knew something when they traded for Jrue Holiday? I still think they do. I think they know that there's a real possibility that if they didn't make any move, they might lose Giannis Antetokounmpo. And there would be other teams waiting to get him. One of those teams, the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's just say Anthony Davis not signing his contract yet could be a little bigger than we all think. Or at least it could be. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. Guys, I'm going to start streaming NBA 2K21 on Next Gen later this week. I want to grow one of the biggest and best stream communities out, so it would mean a lot if you guys came out to the streams, interacted, talked basketball. The link to my stream is going to be down in the description below, and you will also find the link to my NFL channel there. I don't think you guys will want to miss an upload or a stream. Lastly, be sure to drop a like on this video. Liking the video tells me that you guys enjoy my content, and it also shows YouTube that you guys enjoy my content, and that helps me grow, so likes are much appreciated. So earlier it was reported that Anthony Davis wanted to wait until after Thanksgiving to make his free agency decision. And I was like, okay, maybe he wants to celebrate afterwards or celebrate during the holidays or something. I don't know, you know? So the whole thing was a little confusing to me initially. But with everything I know now, it starts to make way more sense. They said he is expected to resign with the Lakers and weighing his options with the structure of the deal. Now, it's no secret that AD may want to line his contract up with LeBron James, because who knows the direction these two will truly want to take in the future. Obviously, though, I do think they will remain committed with the Los Angeles Lakers, especially after all of the great moves the Lakers have made this offseason. But as things stand, there is a greater move that the Lakers could potentially make. Windhorst brought to our attention that the Lakers may be waiting for Giannis Antetokounmpo to make a move before signing Anthony Davis to his major contract. And when I say the Lakers may be waiting, I'm talking about AD is waiting, LeBron's waiting, everybody is waiting. This isn't like the Lakers are ignoring the demands of Anthony Davis. No, AD wants Giannis too. Who wouldn't want Giannis on their team? I'm going to put the official tweet on the screen. You see they say Anthony Davis could be waiting to see how Giannis approaches his Supermax extension, and AD could sign a 1+1 deal, which would give the Lakers room to pursue Giannis the following summer. Let's look into the future just a little bit. If the Lakers win the championship the following season and Milwaukee gets bounced early, and Giannis has not signed a Supermax at this time, at the time that Milwaukee gets bounced, there's a great chance of Giannis leaving the Milwaukee Bucks. You have to keep in mind that Jrue Holiday is also a free agent in 2021, the same time Giannis is a free agent. So the Jrue Holiday trade does come with a few question marks also. Yes, Jrue is a great player, but Jrue is somebody that if the Bucks didn't get a prior commitment from Jrue, there could end up being some trouble there. You would have to assume that the Bucks did get some sort of commitment from Jrue, because trading what they traded for Jrue was a lot. There's no way around it. I mean, he's got 1 year left on his deal. We saw Schroeder get traded for less. We saw Oubre go for less. You can argue that those players are not as good as Jrue, but I love the upside of Oubre. I love the upside of Schroeder. I think they give you a lot of the same things that Jrue could possibly give you. Obviously not everything, but you know, those are two players I really like. The Bucks paid a hefty price for Jrue Holiday. Jrue does improve the team, but I'm not sure how much better the Bucks have truly gotten this past offseason, just from the few moves that they have made so far. Now, it was unfortunate that the Bogdanovich deal fell apart, because I did think that was going to be a phenomenal get, but ultimately, you know, you don't get any points. The roster doesn't get any better from me saying, you know, it's unfortunate that that deal fell apart. At the end of the day, though, I feel like I'd be lying if I said Giannis doesn't love Milwaukee. I think he's looking for reasons to stay. I think, you know, he's going to give Milwaukee every opportunity to keep him, but at the end of the day, things just might not work out. So guys, don't be surprised if Giannis signs the Supermax this offseason, and then you see Anthony Davis sign shortly after Giannis signs a Supermax. But for me, if I'm Giannis, I'm probably waiting. Even though I love Milwaukee, I gotta see what we do this season. I have to see how things turn out. What happened this past season in the playoffs was embarrassing. You know, that can't happen, especially with a team that was as good in the regular season as the Bucks were. In the comments, I want to know where you guys feel like Giannis would be the best fit. Miami? Are we talking Dallas, Toronto? Or maybe you guys really want him in Los Angeles. I think Giannis in Los Angeles would be amazing. Him, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. That's unstoppable. That's an easy ring. I'm not sure how you score on LeBron James, Giannis, and AD, and I'm also not sure how you stop them. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support the channel. I'm GetLikeCoop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.